Hi, witches, blessed be. It's White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so it's Magic Day. Today I'm going to be working with all my spells. I'm going to be working with videos for you guys, answering some questions that I have in my inbox in Witches Lair. So today is going to be a very busy magical day. But before we go ahead and I start doing the things that I have to do today, I want to make this really short video because in Witches Lair and sometimes over here in the YouTube channel, I get a question asked almost daily. And the question is, I'm really wanting to learn how to do witchcraft. Can you help me? Yes, I can. I can help you. Yes, I can. However, the answer, even though I'm saying yes, helping you with witchcraft is a little bit more complicated than just me and you texting each other. Okay? The only thing that I can do and the only way that I can help you is by me telling you how I started. Okay, witchcraft is an art. That's what I think it is. Other people think that witchcraft is a religion. But to me, witchcraft is an art. I add a religion to it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'm an eclectic witch, which means that I take from different paths. I take things that I like, things that I feel relate to me, and I add that to my magic. So I can use some stuff from voodoo, I can use some stuff from Santeria, I can use some stuff from Asatru, I can use some stuff from any Celtic religion, and I add all that to my magic. I'm a witch. I work magic. I do witchcraft. I practice witchcraft. I don't follow any specific deity or any specific religion or spiritual path. I'm not Wiccan. I am not in any way, shape, or form. I consider myself pagan because I do believe in deities, and many of them, as a matter of fact. But this is how I started. I'm coming from a religious family. My father was a minister of a Protestant church for 25 years. So I was literally born and raised in a Protestant church. Since day one, since I can think, since I remember in my head that I used to remember, I've always wanted to be a witch. I've always been inclined to witchcraft. Not that I wanted to be a witch. I always knew I was. Always. It was very hard growing in the place that I was growing up and in the family that I was growing up, even though they were absolutely amazing parents, but they were religious, they were Protestant. So in order for me to develop what I felt in my heart was pretty much going against my entire family. So it was pretty tough. It wasn't until I left my house and I was an adult that I started letting my feelings free. Okay? To be really honest with you, one day I was in Borders, and that store sadly is closed. But one day I was in Borders and I went to the metaphysical area of books, and believe it or not, I grabbed Paganism for Idiots. Yeah, that book, those books that they have out there. Yeah, Paganism for Idiots. I grabbed that book and I said, you know what, this is very easy to read. Maybe I'll start with this. And that's the first thing I opened a book that had to do with anything about paganism. You have to be very smart about what you read because this is an opinion. There's not a specific book written on witchcraft, on paganism, or any of that. There's not the right way. There's only your way. So you have to be very, very, very careful with what you do. And you have to be very moral when you're using witchcraft. But I'm going to tell you another book that helped me make the transition from Christianity to witchcraft. And this book and this author really helped me do the transitions without so much fear. Understand that I'm coming from a religion path in which we believe in Satan, in which we believe that witchcraft is absolutely hand in hand with the devil. And literally I thought, oh my God, I'm going to now denounce and say no to Christianity, and I'm going to start with dealing with Satan. Little did I know that us witches and witches don't believe in Satan. There's no such thing. It's been a long time since then, so I'm at peace with my spiritual path and my witchcraft. But this book, this is by Silver Raven Wolf, and I really like her. I love Silver Raven a lot. She is a Wiccan. So this book has a Wiccan tone because it's written by a Wiccan person and it's written about Wicca. This is a lot of rituals about Wicca. However, there are other things in here that are very general because you'll learn how to do a circle, how to cast a circle. You're going to learn about planets. You're going to learn about everything that has to do with witchcraft. Okay? It has a Wiccan tone to it, which is very beautiful. I think that's what makes this book very beautiful. A lot of people have a beef with a Silver Raven. I don't know, a lot of people don't like her. I think she's amazing. And she really, at one point in my life, served the purpose of making me. She literally, with her book, grabbed me by the hand and showed me, here you go, White Raven. I'm going to show you how to do the transition in a very loving way. Okay? So if you are like me, that you were a little bit scared about crossing that line and start working with witchcraft, this is a beautiful book that I recommend for absolutely everybody. It's easy to read, it's easy to digest, it's step by step, has beautiful illustrations. It's a big book, but you're gonna have a lot of really cool stuff in the book that you can learn. You also have a lot of, oh my god, these are all my notes, and this is all my favorite spells from her, my favorite things from her in this book. That is, her name is Silver Raven Wolf, and she's on Facebook, and I don't know if she's in YouTube. I follow her, but I don't follow her that much because, like I said, she follows a Wiccan path, and I don't. Now, my best author. Okay, this is the best. My books are all. I have all of her books. All of her books. Her name is Judika Ellis, and Judika has put a lot of effort in writing books that had to do with witchcraft, and it is in a very general way. She will talk to you about deities and magic from with, I don't know, like Santeria, voodoo, shamanism, Saudi Arabia, all these Arab and ancient Arabic religions. She's going to tell you about all the Latino religions and customs that we have, Christian mysticism. She's going to talk to you a little bit about Wicca. She's going to tell you about deities and magic from Egypt. She's going to tell you about deities and magic from Europe, from Scotland, from Ireland, from all those places. You're going to have everything so covered with this lady that is not even funny. How much you're gonna learn and grasp from her. And she is so perfect for me because since I'm an eclectic witch, this is what I can follow. This is what I follow. This is what I like. This is what I do. Also, her books, they don't have any kind of religion connotation. You don't feel like this is a religious person writing a religious book. This is a very good information book. And you take from there what you like and you leave on the side for maybe in another moment you may need it, what you don't need specifically. I don't have the cover of this book, but this book is called The Element Encyclopedia of Witchcraft by Judika Ellis. And it's a humongous book, and you're gonna have so much stuff to learn in here. Yeah, you're gonna have so much stuff to learn in here. It's not even funny. She also I have a book this big from Judika that is called The Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. You're gonna have a lot of spells in there, and she's gonna teach you how to do certain spells and certain oils, and I mean, she is so broad when it comes to teaching you new stuff. Is a great lady to have all of her books for reference. I go to her books all the time. I usually like to stay with a few authors. I don't like to jump from here to there. Like I said, I really like Silver Raven Wolf for certain things. I feel Judika Ellis is a little bit more hardcore for me, so I like her magic a little bit more. It's more into what I am. I'm a witch. I like that. That's what I like. I don't want any religious issues behind my magic. because I'm a witch. I just want to do witchcraft. I want to work with the element and I want to work with the energy in this universe and I want to manipulate it. That's what I want to do. And if I have to use deities, I will. If I don't have to, I won't. Um, you guys know that I think that my intentions in these matters are the most important thing. I do not believe that there's a deity out there doing things for me. I don't do that. Believe that. But I do recommend those two books. I have many, many, many more. But Silver Raven has a line of books that are really soft and they're really gentle for the people that are new in this and is a little bit afraid to make the transition. I recommend the Book of Shadows for the Solitary Witch or the New Generation by Silver Raven Wolf. And I also recommend the encyclopedia, the Elemental Encyclopedia of Witchcraft by Judica Ellis. There's a lot of other books that are really good. Raymond Buckland is really good. There's another book called The Witch's Bible. I have them too, but I feel like the one from Silver Raven has a better collection of things in just one book. And I love the way she expressed herself. And I also like all the graphics and the drawings in this book. Okay? It's also talking to you, which is witchcraft is not easy. It's awesome, but it's a never-ending path. If you want to deal and you want to work with witchcraft, there's a few things that you have to learn. Number one, you have to learn how to not to be afraid anymore, okay? There's not going to be any demons coming out of your bed because you're becoming a witch, all right? You have to, number two, you have to open and your brain. You have to have a very open mind in order to do witchcraft, and you really have to learn how to work with things that you do not see at all. You have to open this third eye so you can start feeling those things that you cannot see. And you have to be secure of what you're doing because that security is going to give power to your intentions. Don't ever be afraid when you're doing your spells. And another thing is, you need to learn the things that you're going to call upon, what they are, because if you have to send them back, you also need to learn how to send certain energies away too. Okay? Don't call upon what you don't know how to send back. Okay? So you can keep writing me, you can keep asking me, I can give you more advice in regards to books and stuff like that. It's always awesome talking to you, which is why Raven here. Take care.